now because I have definitely switched up my, just kind of my approach to my nutrition and my nourishment. I just feel freaking invigorated. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an eat and train with me, a crowd favorite. I'm currently in sweatpants right now because I just did a cold plunge. This has been my new thing. I mean, the past two videos I posted, I've been doing the cold plunge, but this is my first time doing it in the morning, and I just feel freaking invigorated after I do it, and I just have so much freaking energy from it, and it just feels so good, except I'm cold right now, so that's why I have my sweatpants on. I really don't get cold like in it because you're just so numb, but then like once you get out, the coldness definitely hits me. And then I also read this morning Atomic Habits, so I'm feeling so freaking good. I love just doing things in the morning to get your mind right, like quiet time with reading, and then also that cold plunge is so meditative for me. Like I was running through gratitude when I was in there, like thinking of everything that I'm grateful for, affirmations for the day as well, just like self-empowering affirmations, and then also just thinking about like just affirmations to help motivate me and like get me in alignment with my dream life and like the person that I want to be. Because I was like, if I can do hard things and be in this cold plunge, like I can do hard things in terms of taking the steps that it takes to create my dream life. So I'm just feeling so good and I'm feeling juiced. But anyways, we're about to have breakfast right now. It's about 9 o'clock. Yeah, I usually eat breakfast anywhere between 8 and 9:30, depending on just like what time I wake up, what my morning routine is like, if I have anything to do in the morning, etc. And I've really been wanting to bring this video to you guys for quite some time now because I have definitely switched up my, just kind of my approach to my nutrition and my nourishment, really just more so in efforts to fuel my body with the best thing that I possibly can for my body, not really in regards to eating to how to look anymore. I feel like when I first started my fitness journey, I very much was eating and training to look a certain way, which I'm not trying to ignore that. Like it does still feel nice to be happy with the way that I look, but there's just certain things that I would eat regardless of kind of how I felt it was good for my body, just because it was like fitting my macros, if that makes sense, and would help me look a certain way. So throughout this video, I'm going to share with you guys just some things that I'm changing, small tweaks. It's more so different things that I'm adding in and eating more of in order to just help me feel my best and eat just kind of a little bit cleaner and nourish myself in the best way that I personally know how and what has been working for me. And with that being said, these videos are never meant to have you guys compare yourselves, how much I eat versus how much you eat. This is simply one day in my life. Like what I eat over the course of the week is very different. Some days I eat way more, some days I eat less, some days I eat more of certain things and less of certain things. So this is not meant to compare. This is just one singular day in my life, and this is more so just to share with you guys meal ideas, show you guys how much of my diet is coming from protein, and also just to share with you guys my current new approach to nutrition. So first things first, we all know I normally have my normal breakfast. Okay, you guys knew me for having eggs and oatmeal, couple scrambled, 1 egg over easy, and oatmeal. I still will have my eggs, but I've been really changing up how I eat them. So I've been putting mine in this little egg cooker, which is life-changing. I'm gonna link this on my Amazon storefront actually. It's so easy. You just basically put water in it and then poke little holes in your eggs, and then it will literally just automatically hard boil them to perfection. So I've been doing 3 full eggs. Couple things I want to say here. Number one, I know this is more of a privileged thing for me to say, but I have been trying to eat more organic when I can for certain foods that warrants more, like that should be more organic because they're more sensitive. So like for example, eggs, I personally try to have either organic or pasture raised eggs, just because the feed that the chickens are given are just a higher quality of feed. There's no pesticides in the feed, etc., making it a higher quality egg, and the nutrients are just more potent in here. So I decided to have eggs be something I opt to be organic for, because so much of them, they're just a very big percentage of my diet because I'm having eggs every single morning. So that was a decision for me that it made me feel like it was worth it to pay a little bit more for higher quality eggs because I'm eating so many of them. So literally this is just a little cup. You fill it up if you want it to be hard boiled, medium boiled, or soft boiled. I want them to be pretty hard boiled. So I'm filling it up almost to the top, and then you literally just pour it into your little dish. And then the bottom of this has a little poker for you to poke the bottom of the egg. And then it makes a little teeny hole, and then you put that hole facing up and you put the egg in a little container. Super cute and super easy. Also, I used to only have like 1 to 2 yolks every morning, and now I have 3 full eggs. So I'm eating a higher fat breakfast in the morning mainly because of all the nutrients, and I feel like my hormones have been so much better since eating this way as well. Side note, that goes for everything I'm about to share with you guys in the video. I would say I've been eating generally a little bit higher fat diet, and that firstly starts with having 3 full eggs in the morning, 3 full yolks rather than only like 1 to 2 yolks in the morning. And then I am still having my turkey bacon for breakfast because I freaking love my turkey bacon and I can't go without it. So this is an extra like 10 to 12 grams of protein depending on the brand that I have with me. And then I always need an appetizer while I wait for my breakfast to cook, so I'm gonna have some watermelon. And this has probably been my biggest change like overall in my diet is I've been eating way more fruit. So majority of my carbs are coming more so from fruits, raw honey, potatoes, like white potatoes, sweet potatoes, that sort of thing. I mainly more so have been kind of eating grain free, if you will. So in terms of like snacks, I'll still have like Lesser Evil has like these grain-free paleo puff things that are made with like cassava flour. So I'll like eat that, or like Siete cassava flour chips. I'll eat those as well. But mainly overall I've just have kind of been steering away from grains. Now, with that being said, before people freak out, it's not that I'm not eating those things, I'm just not having them in my immediate daily diet. But like throughout the week, I'm definitely eating them at least a couple times a week. I go to my mom's Sunday night for dinner. We have pasta. When my boyfriend and I go out to dinner, like I'm getting pizza, tacos, that sort of thing. So it's more so just this is going for my immediate diet, the changes that I've made. So I'm still eating grains, but kind of more so, I guess, in moderation, if you will. And I think people underestimate how many carbs are actually in fruit and honey and all those sort of things. And that's kind of what my point was in saying when I was really in that bodybuilding industry, you're just taught like rice, chicken, broccoli. If you were to see how much fruit I'm eating in my diet, fruit and vegetables, as opposed to how much they're eating, more of their carbs are coming strictly from grains, and they're only having 1 to 2 servings of fruits and vegetables throughout the day, where I'm eating a lot of servings of fruits and vegetables throughout the day. So I'm still getting my carb in that way. And so that's kind of been the shift that I've made. In my immediate diet, I'm eating more so carbs, honey, and potatoes, and like cassava flour for my carbohydrates. But there's just so many more bioavailable nutrients and minerals that are in fruits that I've really been loving eating a lot of it. And also I've always loved fruit. Like I could be a bottomless pit with fruit. So I've really been simply just enjoying this way of eating too. So this is the final brekkie, 3 full eggs with salt and pepper, and then 2 pieces of turkey bacon. And then we decided to go halvesies on the mango because it's so freaking good and juicy. So I couldn't keep it all to myself, even though I already had like a quarter of it. And then I also have half of a banana and raw honey because he has the other half. This is the best way to eat a mango. You take a spoon, because when it's ripe enough, which is the only time I like to eat them, this is just glides through like butter. Public PSA, is it just me, or like do your boyfriends get out of the car within like 30 seconds already in the store? And I'm like, I need at least like a 2-minute transition period to get my stuff out of the car. Like before, as soon as we park, he's like already in the store. I'm like, I got shit to get out of the car. Anyways, it's my mom's birthday today. Shout out mama, July 26th. And I'm high-key getting her gift right now, but she's at work, so it works. So I'm not gonna see her till later tonight. And I know what I'm gonna get her. So we're going to TJ Maxx to get her a little gift. So I wanna get her glass storage containers, like for leftovers and also to take to work, just because she never has enough containers like after dinner to put the leftovers away. And then I also want to find little, kind of just like little plates. Jackpot. I would love to find some that are different sizes. I did get her something like this last time. Oh, I could do like these 3, or hold the phone. These are all, am I tripping out? No, these are the same size, yeah. 10-piece glass food storage set. Here we go, boys. But they come with multiple different sizes, which is literally perfect. I kind of wish they weren't wood on top because I always feel like it doesn't stay super well. Bazinga! This could actually work. I want to just keep this in the cart for now. Have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. I love the quote, connected to everything, attached to nothing. And this is literally what this is saying. I wish it said connected, but that's fine. Where am I gonna put this? I have no room. Live your life with love. Oh my god, I already know my house is gonna have so many chachi things, it's not even funny. I'm just gonna put it in the cart for now.
I'm lost and I don't know where to go. Found you.
I think I'm just gonna give her this, and I don't need to give her this, because then we'll go to Home Goods and we'll try to get a little plate set for her. And then maybe I could find something at the farmer's market.
$29.51, please.
Alright, we're making our way to Home Goods now to try to find these little dishes for my mom. Okay, bingo, getting warmer. Look at this little butterfly glass that is literally $2. I'm getting it. I didn't know they had so many funky glasses in Home Goods. Like if you're trying to do a little aesthetic social media moment, come to Home Goods. They have so many cute little glasses for like super cheap. These are the plates that I found. I would like them to be like a titch smaller, but I think the design is really cute and I think my mom's gonna love this like antique-y flower fruit vibe. So they're all different, but still similar, which I also think she's gonna like. Like these ones are similar, but I feel like these two are the most similar. And then there's this one, which is super cute with the pear. I think she's gonna like it. Hi. How are you? I'm pretty.
I'll do the small as well without granola.
It's Wednesday today, so I'm back at the farmer's market that I was at like 2 videos ago. And the food truck that I was obsessed with that I found last week is here this week. And I told the guy last week that I'd be here this week. So here we are. And we got an acai bowl for lunch. So it's just acai, granola, strawberry, blueberry, almond butter, and then some honey. And it's freaking good. The acai itself is so good. There's so much flavor. They did already up their prices though, but I mean rightfully so. Awesome, okay, I'll definitely take one.
Well, tell her happy birthday from the Lavender Lady.
Okay, thank you so much. You're so sweet. We're back home and I'm going to put my mom's gift together. I also got myself, I forgot to show you guys, this little, I just needed something to put my toothbrush in because right now it just sits on my counter and I think it's gross. This little butterfly cup though is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm obsessed with it. It was literally $2 on sale. This was the cute little polka dotted bag I got her. I also got her these Think little positive cards. This is kind of what they look like on the back. I feel like she would appreciate them. They're like kind of cheesy, but I feel like they're kind of exactly her speed. And I got her this really cute little gift card too. It kind of matches the bag like in terms of polka dots. So I like that. I kind of really wish I got wrapping paper now because I'm personally someone who likes to unwrap a gift rather than like open up a box, you know? I just feel like it's more fun.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
So just really quick to get some extra protein in, I am making a little protein shake of my favorite Blessed protein, some collagen, some trace minerals, water, and then literally just some frozen berries just to keep it nice and light and simple. I love this Blessed protein powder because it's gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, literally everything free. It's a vegan, plant-based protein powder. There's no artificial flavors or colorings in it, which is what I really love, that it's not artificially flavored. With that being said, it doesn't have as much of a strong taste, if you will, but it does not upset my stomach. It doesn't make me bloated at all, which is another huge reason that I like it. And even the tubs are made from recycled materials. But if you want a protein that's really gonna be super easy on your stomach, I really would recommend trying Blessed. I love it for that reason. This is my favorite flavor. It's blueberry pie. I also love chocolate milk. Those are easily my top 2 flavors. I also will say you most likely need a little bit more water than you normally would. Like with whey protein, I find I need more liquid to make sure it all mixes well, so keep that in mind. And then I also love using their collagen powder as well. This is great because not only is it marine collagen, but it also has different vitamins and minerals in here to help with the proper absorption and utilization of the collagen. So there's vitamins A and C in here, and also K, B12, and D3. And as always, you could use code LIFT10 to save and support me if you would like. Hi, good, how are you? Okay guys, we're on a time crunch. We're gonna try to do the impossible, aka a 40-minute workout. I don't know why I always find it so hard to get one done in that amount of time. Today we don't have a choice because my mom gets out of work at like 5:15, and my sister and I wanted to try to surprise her with having like decorations and stuff like already in the house and like have dinner there. So it's currently 4 o'clock, so I have an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so here's a little like life hack if you're in a rush and don't have time for like a full-on warm-up. I really will just kind of have one extra set and have it be lighter weight. I'm gonna do that anyways, but I'll just kind of have that double as my warm-up instead. Dropping the shoulders away from our ears. Our hands are just hooks for the weight, and we're driving our elbows down towards the ground, kind of almost in a half moon. And we're just pausing for a millisecond right at that squeeze right there. Keep your chest nice and open. 10, hold it. Whew. I've actually never used this machine before, but we're gonna go into some chest work. This is similar to like the cable machine that I use, but this is essentially like a free weight machine. So I put my own plates on it. Except I feel short because my feet don't touch the ground. Again, dropping those shoulders down away from our ears. This is hitting the front of our shoulders and our chest. I'm pushing through the palms of my hands. 10. Whew. That type of like chest work is always so hard for me. Nice big stretch. 10. 11. 12. Yep. Okay, we're doing 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
How are you?
Superb. How are you?
Good.
Next, we're gonna do a little simple superset. A simple superset. What a tongue twister. We're gonna do just normal upright rows with a barbell, and then we're gonna switch over to a normal curl with the same barbell. So in order again to really feel this one, my shoulders again dropped away from my ears, and I'm focusing just on coming up with my delts. It should be hitting right here in your shoulder. I'm not pulling up and scrunching my traps. Want to keep your shoulders nice and down to help mitigate any trap engagement and make sure we're targeting the right muscle here. And you can lead up with your elbows as well as another great cue. Your hands are just hooks for the weight. Let's do 12. Okay. And then immediately into some curls, keeping those shoulders away from my ears. And our elbows, we don't want them to be flailing out anytime. They should be super stationary, and the only movement here is from your forearms by curling up with your bicep. I'm mitigating momentum, right? I'm not swinging, and I'm stopping at that peak contraction right before the bar would flop into my shoulders. And I'm controlling all components of the movement, the raising portion and the lowering, which is the eccentric portion. I'm not even counting. My sister just texted me saying that my mom texted her saying that she's already out of work. So we really didn't have a chance anyways. Moving into one of my favorites for triceps. This is a Skullcrusher with a flat bar. The biggest thing with form here that makes it funky is it's kind of, I feel like when I do it, I want my elbows to move around, but you don't want that to be the case. You want to keep your elbows nice and stationary, kind of like there's a rod running through them. And then you're gonna bring your knuckles down towards your head and then squeeze your triceps to bring your palms back up to the sky. But the biggest thing is to keep those elbows as stationary as possible. 9, 10, 12. I've been seeing angel numbers like crazy people. I saw 222 today, not 333, but 444, and 1111 twice today. Okay, now we're gonna finish off with face pulls. I would have liked to do this sooner, but I just got ahead of myself. I like to do a high-low setup for this, so I personally like to go down on one knee. You don't have to, but I like to, and then the cable's a little bit higher than me, as you can see, so that's kind of where that high to low motion is coming in. And for this, you want to keep your elbows nice and wide out to your side, and the focus here is your upper back and also your rear delts, which is here, the back side of your shoulder. And I'm basically driving my fingers to my chin and squeezing my back.
It's calling me.
got a balloon. And since when are balloons so expensive? This was $8. Thank you so much. Since it's my mom's birthday, in case you can't tell, my sister and I decided to order out and get food to bring to my mom because she always cooks for us every Sunday. Just something nicer so she doesn't have to cook and make herself dinner tonight. So this is an example of kind of how my diet's changed. I personally got braised beef where I normally would have gotten chicken just because it was like a leaner option, whatever. But now I got the braised beef. I've been trying to eat way more red meat actually and add it more into my diet just because there's way more bioavailability of minerals and nutrients in the beef. It's a little bit higher fat, so I just find it so much better for my hormones. I know people are gonna be spazzing that I'm doing this while I'm driving. My eyes are on the road. So yeah, I got braised beef, so it's a little bit higher in fat, but also filled with like a lot more nutrients, and I just feel so much more nourished eating red meat and like steak and all that good stuff. Like I opt for steak tacos now, like carne asada tacos rather than with chicken or anything like that. So I again have felt so much better and so much more nourished, like from the inside out, incorporating more red meat. I don't have it every meal, I don't have it every single day, but it's more so again when it's available, when it's like an option, I will make the choice to have a red meat based meal, which is so unlike me. Like I grew up never having that, so that's what's different. And then I also got cauliflower because it's so freaking good, and these Thai spiced carrots, which is really freaking good. And then I also got a side of falafels as well. Surprise! Wow! Come on in! Mom, you look so cute!
These are gluten-free cupcakes from Luna's Bakery.
No way.
But look, this is a little lavender, fresh lavender from the farmer's market.
Stop it.
And she said, tell your mom we said happy birthday from the Lavender Girls. It smells so good. And you can leave it in a vase for like a week, and then after you can hang it upside down and dry it for however long. Cupcakes. You have the presentation of what is what. Those are cookies and cream. Salted caramel, red velvet,
and a vanilla.
Aww. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Make a wish.
Make a wish.
Nice.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Grab
Get
my glasses, I'm
and my
about to-
drink and gonna feel so pretty. I don't know words.
Before the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on my toes. Trying on all my clothes. Dun, dun, dun. There was such a wholesome little family time. I really truly feel so grateful that so much of my family is together now again. Like, I have another sister, but like 3 out of the 4 of us kids are all here in the same town now. My mom lives here now, my dad's here quite a bit. Obviously there's like chaos and problems that come with it because like my family is chaotic, but it still just feels so nice. Like we have so much more quality, just casual family time, like honestly for the first time in our entire lives, and it just feels so good. My mom loved her gift, which was super cute and was really nice. But the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is water. I forgot to talk about this. So I got this water bottle with Zulu, like they sponsored one of my videos like back in January, and I truly have been using this literally ever since. Like I literally lugged it with me to Costa Rica, so I freaking love this thing. It's half a gallon, so ideally I would drink 2 of these to get a gallon a day, but realistically it's more so I drink 1.5 or like 1 3/4. So I'm drinking between like 3/4 ish, sometimes a little more of a gallon. But that's basically the update with my diet. I've pretty much just been eating more red meat when I can, and more of my carbs have been coming more so from fruit, honey, and just grain-free options. So I haven't been eating as many grains. But then again, like just today I did have falafels, which is basically like breaded chickpeas pretty much. So, and I did have granola. So again, it's just kind of like how the day unfolds. It's more so like the foods that I prep if I'm not eating out, or if I'm not making like a fun meal with my family or like with my boyfriend or something. They generally tend to be grain-free and high protein. But again, I want to remind everyone that there's more than one ways to get your carbs in. Grains are not the only way to get your carbs in. So I want to echo that so people don't get confused. Like literally just in one serving of dried mango, which I eat so much dried mango, there's like 35 grams of carbs or something in just one singular serving of dried mango. So there are carbohydrates in fruit. I just want to clarify that, and in honey. So I've personally been feeling really good on this diet. I feel super nourished and I feel very energized, and I feel like I really don't struggle with bloating at all when I'm like eating really well on that diet. I will say I wish that I didn't eat out twice today, because I very much so did. But again, these videos are just the reality of what the day unfolds, and it was my mom's birthday. You'll definitely get another one of these videos from me soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy kind of what I do choose when I do eat out. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope you guys enjoy the workout as well. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe, because I have new videos every single week. I'm sending you so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.